Good morning. Today is June 6th. Happy birthday, Emery. If you have time, I suggest searching out some video clips from the series Extreme Home Makeover. Many of them are brief and show the heartwarming reactions of the family and neighbors when they see their old home and it has been transformed into a new, beautiful, spacious, manicured place. I mean, the people jump and yell and embrace and cry with joy for relief. Some of them have lived in places that were overcrowded, unhealthy, inadequate. But then a team comes, a week passes, and they see their new home. Listen, one day when this life is concluded, we will receive a new earth in which to dwell, and it will be perfect. These next 2 weeks, we're going to look at it through the scriptures. And I hope your heart is so encouraged that you develop a healthy anticipation of what awaits you, because it is so amazing and glorious, really everything your heart could ever hope for and even more. John received visions of it, and the images give us some insight into what heaven will be like for those of us who have become God's children by His grace through faith in Jesus Christ our Lord. Revelation 21:1. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, as in, they didn't exist as they had, but rather they were made new, renewed. And the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Now, at the time John received this vision, Jerusalem was the special city for the covenant people of God. To see a new Jerusalem was to see a place special to them, near and dear to their hearts. And the image of a bride adorned for her husband, well, that sight was also special, a picture of beauty, a reminder of love. Yeah, these images would have evoked in the hearts of the initial readers such a sense of delight and wonder and anticipation of good things, beautiful things from God. Heaven's going to be like the Garden of Eden, spectacularly beautiful as Genesis revealed. Verse 3, and I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. Now, notice this, because the voice is going to reiterate that truth 2 more times. He will dwell with them, and they will be His people. And God Himself will be with them as their God. In the Garden of Eden, God walked with Adam and Eve in the cool of the day, conveying the delights they enjoyed together. In heaven, God will be with us. We will be His people. He will be with us as our God, and that will make heaven heavenly. Verse 4, He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. The no mores, well, we'll talk about them more tomorrow. They assure us of how wonderful our new home will be. All the things about this life that we don't like, they will be gone. No more. God makes all things new. So may the Lord inspire us to be more captivated by the wonder that we are going there. And we can tell others how to get there through the gospel. It really is good news. Why wouldn't we want to share it? Now, I've got some homework, an idea, if you like. Say this to someone in person or in a text online. Say this, I'm going to heaven. Say that with me. I'm going to heaven. You might add, and I'm excited about it. Or even more, because I've been learning just how awesome heaven is, and it's my home for eternity with my God. Okay, say it your way, your words, but be aware it may open up a spiritual conversation if someone doesn't believe in heaven or is not sure they are going there. Your confession may help them. The other day, my knee was hurting, and I found myself thanking God that one day my knee won't hurt ever again, because I'm going to heaven and there's no more pain there. Have fun with it. But please, just don't ever be embarrassed about it, because you shouldn't be. It's a thrilling thought to know that our eternal home is in heaven with God and our forever family. Verse 5. And he who was seated on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. Also he said, Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. And he said to me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty, I will give from the spring of the water of life without payment. Without payment to us, because the right to enter and live in heaven has been made possible to us through a gift of grace that God gave us when he saved us from sin through our faith in Jesus Christ our Lord. Verse 7, the one who conquers will have all this heritage, and I will be his God, and he will be my son. A love relationship, caring rapport, intimate fellowship with God, that will be ours face to face when we get to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. So remember that and share it this week. And as you move into your prayer time, perhaps you want to worship along as Vincent leads us in this hymn of worship.
Sing the wondrous love of Jesus. Sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Let us then be true and faithful, trusting, serving every day. Just one glimpse of him in glory will the toils of life repay. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Onward to the prize before us, soon his beauty will behold. Soon the pearly gates will open, we shall tread the streets of gold. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory.